So what's basically the end of My Hero? There are some people that hate it, there's some people that like it. And there's some people that glaze it way further than what it needed to be, brother, okay? So today we're going to be talking about the complaints that people have with the final season, and it's really its last episode. Because from this point on, the next couple episodes are just going to be wrapping up the show in total. So what is going on in the My Hero universe, and what is going on with people who are watching it and not enjoying the ending of the show? Well, let me tell you some things that people don't like. People don't like the way Shigaraki was handled. There are some people complaining about the animation. And then there's some people that don't like the fact that Deku wasn't able to shave Shigaraki. Like, bro, why are you complaining about it? Like, I kind of understand the first point with Shigaraki, but I don't think people understand the characters that are in this show and why that was. And I can genuinely tell who really didn't read the manga based off the reactions that I'm hearing and seeing on my feed. But seriously though, if you didn't see that coming with All For One doing that to Shigaraki, taking over his body and doing what he did, I don't know what is wrong with you, bro. Because if we take a look at All For One and what is he about and how long he been doing this shit for, what made you think he was willing to pass down a torch like All Might did? No, he is not All Might, my nigga. He is All For One, the biggest, baddest demon lord. He feels himself too much, man. He will not pass down a torch to anyone for anything. That is his whole being. All For One, his whole thing, he wants to be the one with everything. Why would he say, hey man, Shigaraki, you got it? Hell no, he basically been using this nigga since the beginning. Why wouldn't it make sense that he use him again, take his body and do what he wants to do with it? And it's funny that people come to the conclusion that he should do that, which makes no sense for his character, because him and All Might are the complete opposites. Yeah, All Might gonna pass down a torch because he can't do it no more. Obviously, even if he can, now that he got the upgraded suit, he's still gonna say, hey, next generation, y'all niggas up. That's what One For All been about since the beginning of the power. And even in All For One's ability, it says, nigga, All For One, nigga, damn. That's his whole thing. I can see people being mad that Shigaraki, which is really a great villain, kind of gets messed over and undermined in the last bit of the story, even though he was built up so much. You gotta realize, brother, when a main villain like All For One, he get a lackey or a second in command, that nigga ain't gonna be around for too much longer. And I really don't want to harp on this too much because, bro, it's in the writing itself, it's in the story itself, it's in the character itself. I understand you may not like that outcome, but brother, you should have seen that coming. Because if you genuinely thought the big bad for generations was supposed to just give up and do nothing the whole time and let Shigaraki destroy everything, no, he wants the satisfaction of doing that. But hey though, in the end, bro, my boy Shigaraki stuck to his guns, and that's what I like to see. Regardless of everything that happened, he still stuck to it. So not to harp on that point too much, the main thing I really want to talk about is people complaining about that animation game. This is where it really comes down to, bro, what are you on? While yes, it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, my brother, we got shows like One Punch Man Season 3. We have Blue Lock Season 2. We have times where people in different shows refuse to animate the anime. And I feel like in this point in time, brother, you can be happy with anything that has more than one frame. Brother, just be happy about what's going on right now. If anything, bro, be happy that My Hero got this kind of treatment at all, because for so many seasons after season 1, the animation was low-key slowly declining, and I'm glad that they actually super mega picked it up in the final season. I cannot be anything but happy for that, because genuinely at this point, brother, they did not have to go this hard. They really did not. They could have kept the same quality, kept the same this, and kept the same that, but instead they went an extra mile for you, and you can only be nothing but grateful for that, man. Hey, all the animators in that studio, thank you. Arigato, my brother. So if you want to get on anyone having bad animation, bro, get on JC Studios, bro. I don't know what they doing over there. And the main thing I really want to say about JC right now, bro, people don't give them enough blame when they are actually somewhat at fault. Oh no, it's Bandai. Brother, look, they had time. They did. Even though there was a point in time where they didn't know if they was going to animate or not. They had some time. Guess what they decided to focus on? some shows that you don't even know what the name of it is. They just decided that they have more passion towards this and focused on the goon and animes that they be making normally. Brother, you had One Punch Man sitting in your lap and you didn't work on it because you said, hey, we don't really like fighting animes like that. We got bad rap for the second one, so we're not even gonna go that crazy on it. That is the most loser shit I ever heard, but you can't just do that because people had a bad reception the second time. Okay, cool, you did a good job on the second one. This was your time to redeem yourself. This was a time to say, hey, let's show these people that we can animate. We can go crazy if we genuinely wanted to. The lack of passion is really what killed season 3 in One Punch Man. I want to say that right now. That is really what killed One Punch Man season 3. And people complaining about the whole, oh, the budget thing, the budget. Brother, all anime studios genuinely have about the same budget to work on something. That is not the point. Okay, the time limit, we can argue that. But at the same time, brother, JC staff, it is on you to animate and do the best you can. And you can tell with the animators, they would just, man, here, hit a cut, nigga. Move on, next one. 10 minutes. But they spent no time really trying to animate anything. And you can genuinely tell. You can really tell in the whole season itself. So for people to not really talk about that over there, but then bring up in the final season of My Hero, which has been great all the way, the animation is bad. Brother, shut up and sit down. We could have had worse. And then that final point that I see people complaining about and have all this stuff to say about is Deku not being able to save Shigaraki in the end. The outcome we got is probably the best outcome we got for Shigaraki. We don't want the friendship is magic bullshit, brother. We want this. He stuck to his guns the whole way. He said, hey, tell my nigga, bruh, I did this shit to the end. That was the most gangster way I ever seen a main villain go out. He didn't get the freeze achievement. Hey, bro, I'm gonna come help out XYZ, do this, No, brother, he got the A. I'm gonna keep doing me, twin. I get what you're saying, but I'm gonna keep doing me. Genuinely, what did you want from from Shigaraki? You complain about him not being, oh, the final villain, and then you say, hey, he shouldn't have went out like that. What do you want? Do you want the happy ending? Do you want the friendship magic bullshit? After he just destroyed a lot of shit, he killed a lot of people, brother. Yeah, stick to your guns. I definitely don't want to see a nigga with a destroyed quirk, nigga the decay quirk, come and be a good guy. No, you are not made to be a good man. You are made to be a villain. And the whole point of Deku not being able to save the main villain, brother, okay, that means nothing against Deku. That is nothing against Deku, brother. At the end, he tried. He can't save everyone. That's the reality of a world. You genuinely cannot save everyone. There are some people that are just too deep in, brother. That is a great ending for his whole character. Now, as to why he becomes the #1 hero, you can kindly debate where that is and how that is and why that is. Maybe in his mind, he became the greatest hero. Or maybe his friends say, hey, bro, you the greatest. Because of that whole Shigaraki all for one thing. I can see that. I can see that. But as far as things rack up with Deku and Shigaraki, that was the best ending for them we could have got. And in the end, you can really say that Deku did save Shigaraki, brother. He helped him see the world a little bit clearer and said, bro, do you sure you want to be this and this and this and this? And then Shigaraki said, bro, I never really had the chance to really, damn, do I really want to do this shit while I'm doing this because of all for one? And the nigga Shigaraki reflected on himself and said, nah, this is me. He was able to, bro, Deku was really able to clear Shigaraki's mind and say, bro, this just been me. I don't know what greater realization Shigaraki could have came to at that moment, but that was the one. But other than that, we're going to leave the video right here. So leave a comment if you have anything to say about My Hero's final season. Other than that, like, comment, and subscribe because, my brother, we back on it.